you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, cause your dollar ain't.
What's up, Greatness Gang? Welcome back to another reaction, and today we reacting to a viral sensation. At least he is to me. I was told that he'd been around for a minute actually. A gentleman by the name of Oliver Anthony, or Oliver Anthony Music. I heard a snippet of one of his songs today randomly on an NPR radio station. I don't know why I randomly had that radio station on, but something told me to cut it on. And I was like, who is this guy? And I found out that he's everywhere for his music, for his message, for his uniqueness. So today we're going to be reacting to 2 songs from Oliver, and we also going to get a little background story from him. So let's get straight into it, Greatness Gang. The first song, Oliver Anthony, Richmond, north of Richmond.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay. So
that voice has power already. So he's trying to let you hear what he wants delivered.
I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away.
A very unique look to him.
What the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is.
Hold on, man. Let's start this over, man. Straight out the gate. Straight out the gate, man. He's so passionate. He's very passionate.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, cause the rich men, cause the rich.
Even the animals in the video, it's got the serious, depressing look to go along with this very serious song.
And it's taxed to no end, cause the rich men, cause the rich men. I wish politicians would look out for minors, and not just minors on an island somewhere.
Whoa. Just let that sit in for a minute. I'm not going to get into all of that. This is not a political channel, even though this is reacting to somewhat of a political song. But just let that last line sit for a minute.
Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese milking welfare. Well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new.
This song sounds like this is a frustrated man. Even if this is not where he's at mentally right now, you can tell this was written during a time where he was very fed up, or very fed up from other people's point of view.
World with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men north of Richmond. I've been selling my soul, working all day,
Sing it, man.
overtime hours,
Sing it, man.
bullshit pay.
Sing it, man. Oh my God. Oh my God, man. Who is this guy, man? Come on, man. Richmond, north of Richmond. Let's go to the second song. I want to go home.
Well, if it weren't for my old dogs and the good Lord, they'd have me strung up in the psych ward. 'Cause every day living in this new world is one too many days to me. Son, we're on the brink.
Would this be considered country music? I'm not big on country music yet, but would this be considered country music or a genre of country music? Let me know.
Of the
But his voice, he got that soul in his voice.
next world war, and I don't think nobody's praying no more, and I ain't saying I know it for sure. I'm just down on my knees begging the Lord to take me home. I wanna go home. I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. There's always some kind of bill to pay. People just doing what the rich man say. I wanna go home.
That's another song similar along the lines of the previous song.
Now 4 generations farming the ground. Grandson sells it to a man out of town, and 2 weeks later the trees go down. Only got concrete growing around. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. People have really gone and lost their way. They all just do what the TV say. I wanna go home.
It's like this song is about, like, to me at least, realize we in a different generational shift. You're becoming wiser as an adult. Your perspective is changing as an adult. And you realize life in the past is almost completely out of the door. And you're kind of uncertain about the future or a tad bit fearful about the future. I believe that's where he's writing from. Let me guys know what you think.
If it weren't for my old dogs and the good Lord, they'd have me strung up in the psych ward.
For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Where is that quote from? All right, that was the end of the two songs. Before we get into his background story, the first song, Richmond, north of Richmond, I guess it was his views on the people who run the country, about basic issues and about bigger issues that he see differ. I'm not going to get too much in it, in my personal opinion of the interpretation, but I respect him speaking on those issues. His voice, let's talk about the music of the song. His voice very soulful. I would love to hear him on some R&B, soulful Motown type stuff. Like he's a really good singer. The second song, I Want to Go Home, I just mentioned what I think it's about. I want to hear you guys' opinion. Greatness Gang in the comments. Let me know your interpretation of both songs. How do you feel about them? How did it make you feel? Do you feel like his message hit hard enough? I feel like his messages was simple and straight to the point, yet complex simultaneously. So let's get to a little bit of his background message. This one is called It's a Pleasure to Meet You, Oliver Anthony.
Well, hey, it's August the 7th, 2023. And as of this recording, tomorrow on Tuesday, Radio WV is going to upload the debut of Richmond, north of Richmond. And it's going to be the first song to get out there that's been recorded on a real microphone and a real camera, and not just on my cell phone. And Lord willing, it's going to get some traffic, and maybe at least a few of you are going to drift your way over here. And I thought I'd have kind of an introduction video on what it is I'm aiming to do here. So,
for certain, caught my attention and got me over here.
Well, I've been playing a long time and singing. I really started to write my own music back in 2021. Things were obviously not good for a lot of people, and in some respects I was one of those people, and I had wasted a lot of nights getting high and getting drunk, and I had sort of gotten to a point in my life where even things that I did care about didn't mean anything to me anymore.
Yeah, I understand where he's coming from. You all know after 2021, things got crazy. After 2020, things got crazy for a lot of people. I hope if it was bad for you, I hope it's getting better for you.
And I mean, this is certainly no Dr. Phil episode, but I found an outlet in this music, and I started uploading a couple songs, and Ain't Got a Dollar I uploaded spring of last year, and then Rich Man's Gold, Cobwebs and Cocaine, and the list goes on from there. And there's probably been about a dozen or so originals that I've put out just off my cell phone. And I started getting messages from people saying like how much the music was helping them, and with their struggles in their lives, and that they'd been sitting on the back porch listening to me for the last hour. And it just I don't know, it really gave me a purpose. It made me feel like I wasn't just wasting my time. And so anyway, kind of in the last roller coaster of the last year, I have decided that this is going to be what I do. At all costs, no matter what, I'm going to write, create, and produce as much original, authentic music as I can, in the hopes that it'll at least help somebody out there that needs.
It's crazy how you turned a negative situation into a positive. Like, what if all those issues in 2020 didn't happen? We could possibly not even be watching this guy right now. And it looked as if it made him a much stronger man.
Needs it. And
he's doing it for other people, most importantly.
Times, and I know that this is really just the beginning of what's to come. And there's a lot of beautiful people in this world, and I meet a lot of awesome people every day. Even back when I did work in the factory, I sing about selling my soul, and I am a ginger, so I don't know if I have a soul to sell or not. But I met a lot of good people even back then, working third shift, 12 hours, 6 days a week, and now I spend a lot of time on job sites, and I meet people from all across the country. And the universal thing I see is that it's like no matter how hard they push and how much effort they put into whatever it is they're doing, they just can't quite get ahead because the dollar's not worth enough. It's being overtaxed. People are just sick and tired of being sick and tired. And so yeah, I want to be a voice for those people. And not just them, just humans in general, and some of the struggles and the battles that they go through.
So I wonder if he's saying you want to be a voice of those people, meaning does he want to be considered a revolutionary music artist and just bring out all his messages through music, or does he want to like branch off and do other things and connect with other people in different type of ways for change?
And there'll be a lot of positive songs on here too, and there already are some, 90-some Chevy and Between You and Me, and I mean even Ain't Got a Dollar. Those are going to be fun songs, and there'll be plenty more like that. But
okay, so he does make other type of music,
and hopefully you like what you hear. My email is oliveranthonymusic@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. I'll speak a few minutes on Richmond, north of Richmond, and then we'll hang this thing up. I don't want to chatter too long to you, but Richmond, north of Richmond, it touches on my time in Western North Carolina, working in the factory. It talks about some people that live north of Richmond, Virginia, who I'm sure you're very well aware of, who make life a little more difficult than it should be. It touches base on human trafficking and the atrocities that, I'll say this. I sit pretty dead center down the aisle on politics, and always have. I remember as a kid the conservatives wanting war and me not understanding that, and I remember a lot of the controversies when the left took office, and it seems like both sides serve the same master, and that master is not someone of any good to the people of this country. But I think one of the worst things that a human being can do is take advantage of a child. And I can't begin to conceptualize what has to happen to someone in order for them to think that's okay. And I think I drew the line on being quiet when I started to see that becoming normalized. And I'll leave that at that. And the last part of the song, it touches on suicide rates and really on mental health and depression, and there's no reason why young men or women in this country should be committing suicide. There's obviously a problem. You know, people talk about epidemics in this country and the homelessness and the drug use and the lack of skilled labor and the suicide rates. Those things aren't problems. Those are symptoms of a bigger universal problem. And a lot of people know that. It's just common sense, but we don't talk about it enough. And maybe that is the problem today, is we just don't talk enough common sense anymore. You know, we've kind of went a little off the deep end. So yeah. I guess I'll leave it at that. I hope wherever you are in the world listening to this, and whatever it is that you're trying to do with your life, I hope that you succeed at it. And I hope, if you take anything away from me and the music I write, it's that this life is a beautiful opportunity, and I don't care where you are or what you've done, where you think your life's heading. Everything can change in a moment.
You can tell he's speaking from a person that overcame something, and a person that's not forgetting where he came from. So you can tell he's getting pretty choked up about what he's saying. It seemed like this moment is bittersweet for him. How do you guys feel about it, Greatness Gang?
As long as you're above the dirt, you've got a fighting chance. And I'll say this and I'll go. I spent a long time being an angry little agnostic punk. And I remember talking about Sky Daddy and Cloud Papa, and I would get so angry about the concept of God, because I had sort of perverted what my vision of God was, because I looked at the religion of man as God and not God himself. But there is a divine creator that loves you, and sometimes it takes falling down on your knees and getting ready to call things quits before it becomes obvious that he's there. But he's always there. You just got to look out for him and listen for him. So I'll see you on the next one. And I love you guys and gals, and I'm really appreciative of you listening to my music and giving me a voice. So, Lord willing, this is just the beginning. Hope you guys have a good night.
Man, Oliver Anthony, aka Oliver Anthony Music. Very, very unique guy. Very unique guy. Very unique artist. Greatness Gang. I think we're going to be seeing more of Oliver Anthony. Let's stay tuned and see what he does next. Let me know how you feel about everything we just watched in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.